At 28, I found out my marriage will never have children, and that was just the beginning. When the blame game started, I kept quiet because I wanted to protect what was hurting me. Can you even imagine? When my mother stopped me and asked me, why you never stillborn? Our family and our children, I God take bless us. We no get money, but our children now we get. Why you never stillborn? I held back my tears and I told her, I said, Mama, now God they give children, and now God and I go give us children. I could not tell her because I did not want her to come and destroy what I thought was a good thing for me, because I knew my mother. She would take action almost immediately, and I didn't want her to spoil anything. So I held on to that secret until she died. I didn't tell her. And even though the multiple medical reports were clear, I carried the blame. I carried the shame. People called me barren. People called me different names. People poked at my stomach. And while people made assumptions and pointed at me in some cases, I kept quiet. Because that's what I was supposed to do as a good woman. As a good wife. You don't take your laundry outside. You keep quiet. And you endure. So when his mother came into our room at 5 a.m. in the morning to confirm whether I was sleeping next to her son, I could not shout. I could not scream. But when I woke up later that day, I asked her, I said, Mommy, what happened? Why did you come into our room so early? She said, it's been 5 years old. Abi, is it not worrying you? People still don't have children. So I said to her, I said, but Mommy, I traveled all the way to Lagos so that your own doctor will assess me in front of you so you know the result. She said, nothing is wrong with her son. I'm the one who is cursed. And so that day I raised my voice and screamed at the woman that I actually really loved and chose over my own mother. And everybody said I was a bad daughter-in-law for talking back at her, for being mean to me, even though she knew the results. When I told him, I didn't see any outrage. I didn't hear him defend me. And so for the 90th time in that marriage, I felt what it meant to be unprotected. And even though I was questioning my choices at that point, I stayed for another 7 years, not because I didn't know the fact, but because sometimes when you mix love, loyalty, hope, culture together, it makes you confused about living or enduring. Today, I'm almost 46 and I do not ache for children. And I'm not angry. But sometimes what I mourn is not even motherhood. It's the ability to decide for myself whether I wanted children or I did not want children. That choice was stolen from me.